turn the sound off with the headphones?
No, I don't need you to turn the sound off. I'm not sure that's going to stay there, but I'm recording. Anyway, so turn the box on. Now, when Asa gets his, he'll get the annoying video. I'm going to narrate, like I'm talking both to you and to him,
Okay.
so you're going to be confused.
Do you want me to answer? Or
You can answer. Anyway, when he turns it on, you're going to get the annoying video intro screen, which can be turned off.
Hi, Asa.
So that helps. It looks like I've got my writing backwards as well, so... Well, no, I don't know if I can reverse the video later or not, but maybe I'll try. Anyway, so you turn it on. Favorites. Oh, the controller. You get these with it, which, like they say, are fairly cheap feeling and plasticky and as you'd expect, but that's not the key issue. The key issue is the input lag with it. Those things are terrible, and you'll push the button and you'll get like a 0.2, 0.3 second delay on what actually happens. It might be less, but it's noticeable, and it's troubling on fast games like your Thunder Force 3 or whatever. It makes the game quite tough. On others, outright unplayable. So, I've got a PS3 controller connected, so I'll just turn it on after everything's plugged in, and it connects.
Are you going to imagine that you're a little bit annoyed the fact that if you're not careful, you'll turn on the PS3 instead of playing on there?
Yeah, so I've got it connected by the wire, and having that connected will prevent it from turning on the PS3 if this is already plugged in and everything is connected, as seen here. Now, annoyingly, as you saw, it started scrolling through there. That's because the right thumbstick is spazzing out most of the time, and I can't get it to auto-load my settings. So not from start, right from start anyway. So I'm having to restart emulation station every time to get my settings to load, which is annoying, but it's easier than just going through and having to config the controller every time. Now, you've got like a root set up for the controller, and then you've got RetroArch, which governs how the game controller acts on games, and then you've got the game setup, and you have the config in-game options that you can adjust as well. So you've got settings on settings on settings on settings, and they all have to be in line or things just aren't going to work. So that's a big pitfall. And like I said, it's possible that you turn on, you start fiddling, and before you know it, you've made a mistake, and you go back, and if the controller isn't working properly, it makes more mistakes, and the more mistakes are made, the more difficult it gets to set them right. And if you don't set them right, if you don't stitch in time saves 9 then you end up with something you just can't do anything with. Anyway, so let's just have a quick look at the pluses, because that's like pretty much the main big pitfall. Oh, let's go with another pitfall, and that is anything that's got a keyboard attached to it, like Amiga here, is unlikely to play properly because, well, I don't have a keyboard connected right now.
Oh, play keyboard over the top.
Yeah, there's an option to bring up a keyboard interface, which helps, but you can't play a game
it's really
constantly
hard.
like that.
You wouldn't be able to play a proper game with it.
Let's just pick a game at random.
It works for Granny's Garden, but it wouldn't work for anything else to drive you bonkers.
We're going to load Big Run. And this one isn't going to work. It's just going to give us a crash screen. Now that usually means you can change the emulator to get it to run. I'll just bring up the options for that. Push the select button, go to advanced game options, and you can select which emulator you want from this list here. But I'm not going to bother because I'm not that interested in running Big Run anyway, so I'll just come out of that one and try a different one. I saw Blastroids, let's try that.
Sounds like a hemorrhoid problem.
You mean a hemorrhoid problem?
Yeah, that one.
Oh dear. And this one isn't going to load either. Wow. So there's a downfall. So we're going to just go to quit the Amiga because it's patchy. And we're going to go to one of the big pluses, which is the arcade section.
Isn't that why I thought you sorted them all out?
The Amiga ones? No, I haven't bothered because I don't intend on having a keyboard connected most of the time. So let's find Crime Fighters.
You were playing Robocop the other day, weren't you?
I was playing Robocop the other day.
No, on the game things. Ah, are you going to tell him that it's probably not going to be excited as I was, but there is 5 different versions of Space Invaders on there.
Space Invaders?
Yeah, there's 5 different versions. The Space Invaders 1 and 2. Then
Yeah, there's
Space
lots of
Invaders
versions of Space Invaders. I don't think
Black
he's...
and White. I don't think he'd be interested as Maya.
I don't know. I'm not sure Space Invaders is going to be his go-to tipple.
I know, but I love Space Invaders, as you know.
Okay.
So it was my go-to tipple, and there was like 4 or 5 different thingies. What are they called?
Okay, so I've loaded up Chase HQ, which we always wanted a good home version of, so I'm just going to have a quick run on this. Select button will insert the coin, start button starts the game. Let's turn it up a bit so that maybe we can hear it over the fan. We're cutting Nancy off. I think I had to adjust the controls a little bit to put them in places where I was comfortable. So you'll be fiddling with that for a while just to make sure everything's where you want it. Really? A complete spin out? That is harsh. Nancy is not going to be impressed.
Who's this Nancy?
She's the lady on the radio. Here she goes. Oh, shoot. I am doing rubbish. Yeah, thanks for putting that on the video I'm uploading.
Sorry.
Yeah, I know, but it's going to have to be public.
Will we do it again?
No. I am fouling up rotten. Yeah, shut up, Nancy. Yeah, that works just fine. So we'll quit out of that. So that's just an example of an arcade game. Let's see. Let's see if we can play something on 2600 or VCS. What was I thinking? Let's go to combat, because that was basically what everyone was given with the console in the first place. California Games for the 2600. That's nuts. CHCO COM Combat. Combat 2, they did a sequel. Yikes. My mum visited the other day, and we put Fishing Derby on for her to play. And so she was chuffed about that, because it was like the first time she played it in 25, 30 years. So let's try buttons. Start button. Okay. Oh, I don't have a second player, so I'm just... Oh, I'm up against a dummy. Okay. Well, there we go. We can see we're working. Let's just shoot him in the face. Yeah. So, there you go. There's just, if you want to play combat and shoot each other in the face, there you go. Oh, I clicked the black and white button there as well.
Did you want to tell me about the feature that I liked?
Which feature is that?
Which is if you play the Amstrad with the Commodore, it...
Oh, the loading.
Yeah, like it used to. That's quite smart.
Yeah, I'll use the Atari 800 as an example on that one, because I tried Montezuma's Revenge and it worked just fine, so I need to go to M.
I really did like it. I thought it was such a sweet thing to put in.
It might not have been just for the novelty. It might have been because they had to.
I don't know, but for the novelty value alone, put me right back, it did.
There are a lot of games on the 800 here. It took a while to get through that list. Montezuma's Revenge, Atari 5200, did that say? Oh, and our screen is all out of whack here. Yeah, that is the wrong screen ratio, so we need to adjust that, which is easily done. Just go to video setting, go to scaling. Let's take that down to 4.3. There we go. Go back. Resume. So here's Monty. There's his jump. He doesn't have like any other. No, it's just one button, wasn't it? So that's it. That's the limit of his skills. He can jump. You ever play this one, Budka?
Yeah.
Yes?
Long time ago.
Wow.
I knew that as soon as you put the thing on, I recognised it. It's a very, very early version of like Indiana Jones, isn't it?
Essentially, yeah. He's an indie would-be wannabe.
I remember. Does he have a whip?
No, he just jumps.
Ah. Yeah, like I said, I do remember playing it.
Darn it.
At least I recognise the name. Nothing else.
Need more coffee, apparently.
Get some more coffee down.
Yeah, will do. Where am I supposed to be going?
I've got bad news for you.
On what?
Charlie said it'd be lovely if the boys had to get electrics at Christmas.
Yeah, alright, I'll live with
So, you can have a go before then, if you like.
it. Torch? Oh yeah, that turns the enemies off, of course.
She said she's had to throw a load of stuff out.
Let's go for the big jump. See, easy peasy. Sorry?
She said she's had to throw a load of stuff out, so by the time they're not getting a lot for Christmas because they're going to Santa Claus.
Okay.
So it'd be great. And she just had to chuck one of their cars out because I don't like.
Okay, so that's enough Atari 800ing. But cars out, gotcha. Should we try something on the links?
I haven't seen the links yet. Heard of it.
Yeah, what was good on the links?
Oh.
California Games was good, but I don't know if I want to. Rampage? Maybe. Shadow of the Blooming Beast. Okay, so let's put California Games on.
How long are you going to be?
Ages.
Oh, I just wanted a conversation.
Yeah, just hold on, I'll be right with you.
That sounds cool.
GMX surfing, so let's try the surfing. Oh god, it's all up in my face! Yeah, the button makes you turn faster, doesn't it? Having it on a big screen, a controller like this, kind of gives you a little bit too much advantage. But this was really easy when it came out anyway, so... Where the heck's the wave? Really? There it is. Good grief. That is one slow-moving wave, my goodness. Okay, so that's the links. Like I said, there's a keyboard attached to the ST, so we won't try that. Atomis Wave? Atomis Wave is something I've not heard of, but it runs like 20-year-old 3D type high processing, a bit similar to Naomi. It would be better if you could wait. Okay, well that's the pitfalls covered. Is that anything with a keyboard isn't going to run. Let's just have one other good example of what we've got Genesis and Mega Drive categories for some reason. I'm not sure why they aren't all in the same block, but let's try let's try a SNES game. Where's the SNES? There it is. So let's try something random. Sensible Soccer? No. Shaq Fu? No. Oh. Phone's ringing, gonna have to stop.